Libra, the truth revealed at your full moon is not fading. It's asking you to act on it. You are still standing in the afterglow of your full moon, and what was illuminated was not random. It was precise. Something became undeniable. A truth in a relationship, a realization about balance, or a moment where you saw clearly what can and cannot continue. And now, this week asks the question, what will you do with that clarity? The sun in Aries is directly opposing you, bringing focus to others, partnerships, and dynamics outside yourself. But this is not about them changing. This is about you choosing differently. Venus in Pisces softens the emotional field, offering compassion, understanding, even forgiveness. But Saturn is there too, which means compassion cannot come at the cost of self-respect. You are being asked to hold both, grace and boundaries. Mars in Gemini brings movement through communication. Conversations may accelerate, decisions may come quickly, and you may feel the urge to respond immediately. But this week rewards intentional response, not reactive response. And here's what most Libras won't expect. The moment you stop trying to keep everything balanced, you finally create the kind of balance that actually lasts. By the end of the week, something settles. Not because everything is resolved, but because you stop negotiating with what you already know. And in that moment, your path becomes clear. Libra, your card is justice. The truth is balancing itself, whether you intervene or not. Justice is your card, but this time it is not asking you to weigh both sides. It is asking you to choose truth. Something this week comes into alignment, a decision, a realization, a consequence, and it may feel final, but it is also fair. Because what is being revealed now is the result of what has already been set in motion. Stand in integrity, stand in clarity, and do not second-guess what you already know is right.
Libra, you get hexagram 38, fire over lake, opposition. Difference does not mean disconnection, Libra, but it does require awareness. This hexagram speaks of contrast, tension, and the need to recognize differing perspectives. You may find yourself at odds with someone or something this week, but this is not meant to divide you. It is meant to clarify. Because through contrast, truth becomes visible. You do not need to resolve everything immediately. You only need to understand what is different and why it matters.
Libra, your rune is Gibo. This is the rune of exchange, partnership, and balance. Gibo represents mutual energy, give and receive, action and response. And this week highlights whether that balance exists in your life. You may clearly see where energy is shared, where it is one-sided, where something needs to shift. Gibo does not force balance, it reveals it. And once seen, you must decide what to do with that awareness.
This week is not just about what happens, it's about what you choose in response. And those choices shape your path forward. Before you leave, share this with me. What truth became undeniable for you this week? Your insight may be the confirmation someone else has been waiting for. Like, subscribe, and walk forward with intention. And don't forget, your rising sign holds the deeper layer of your journey.